A group of people holding interactive controllers stand in a small footprint, surrounded to the front and sides by a crystal LED wall, displaying an underground subway tunnel scene. On the bottom of the screen, disclaimer note reads, Future Immersive Entertainment Concept. We see a woman bathed in red light pointing a controller at something off screen.
The technology is sort of hidden. It's magical. It's in the background.
The professionals who led the creation of this experience appear one after another. First, Ramanath Bhatt, wearing a blue blazer. Then Guy Wilday, wearing a light blue dress shirt. Then Assad Kizilbash, wearing a dark blue blazer. Short clips from the experience are interspersed throughout, which show clickers, one of the enemies from The Last of Us Part 2.
Any real fan would be blown away by the experience.
Having these big moments in the experience, it's not something that you normally get to do.
This is a chance to actually be in the world of The Last of Us.
A spotlight glides over the Beyond the Screen logo, illuminating small portions of it before revealing the full image. The logo reads, Beyond the Screen, Future Immersive Entertainment Concept. The logo has a rough and distressed design and is superimposed over a video of a woman holding a controller within the footprint of the experience. Then a group of professionals gather around a monitor with Neil Druckmann, the creator of the Last of Us franchise, outside of the footprint. We see Ramanath Bhatt speaking to the camera with text on screen that reads, Ramanath Bhatt, Senior Director, Japan, Global Design Center, Sony Interactive Entertainment.
I was amazed on how much technology there was. There was this amazing sound, there's amazing screens, there's haptics flow, there's sense coming into me.
A computerized rendering of the experience's blueprint fills the screen. We see the real footprint being built in a short time-lapse video, followed by a shot of a woman within the experience holding a controller. The Last of Us franchise's logo appears on the crystal LED wall, and we see a group of people within the footprint scanning the underground subway scene for potential enemies.
So what we've built here is a future immersive entertainment concept. We've partnered with Naughty Dog, giving you the opportunity to enter the world of The Last of Us.
Guy Wilday stands within the real-life footprint, speaking to the camera with an underground tunnel scene behind him. Text on screen reads, Guy Wilday, Vice President, Interactive Technology, Sony Pictures Entertainment.
It's an underground subway system, and you're getting to explore this dark, immersive environment.
Assad Kizilbash speaks to the camera. Text on screen reads, Assad Kizilbash, Senior Vice President, Head of Product, PlayStation Studios. We see additional shots of participants within the experience looking tense and excited.
The experience you have is going to be very different from everyone else. You're seeing it from a whole different perspective, which I think is really exciting.
Guy Wilday speaks to the project collaborators out of frame. We see a time-lapse shot looking down at the work-in-progress footprint. People move around quickly as they evaluate the massive crystal LED wall. We see a close-up shot of another group watching visuals on the screen with tense expressions.
The starting point was to put you visually in this huge environment using very high-quality crystal LED volume that you would step into and feel completely immersed visually in all this content.
A man wearing a hat and sweater in front of a dark-colored background speaks to the camera. On-screen text reads, Mahmoud Ranama, Chief Innovation Officer, Pixelmundo. Guy Wilday stands with Neil Druckmann behind the scenes discussing the experience surrounded by their team.
One big challenge was ensuring seamless integration between the LED volume, haptic floors, tracking devices, and real-time content. We overcame this by rigorous testing and collaborating with all technology teams to ensure everything worked flawlessly.
Assad Kizilbash stands in a circle outside the experience's footprint with Neil Druckmann and several other project collaborators. Guy Wilday speaks to the camera. We see clickers on the crystal LED wall poised to attack.
The next step was then surrounding you with speakers. We're using Sony 360 reality audio. If you're hearing sounds coming from behind you, coming from in front of you, coming from above you, it just gives you that deeper sense of immersion within the environment.
Ellie, the main character from the Last of Us franchise, runs away from the crashed train, disappearing off-screen to the right. Then we see a group of people holding controllers within the experience, looking increasingly intense as they react to the events unfolding on the crystal LED wall. A flashlight illuminates a dark tunnel scene, revealing clickers which scream towards the people in the footprint. On the bottom of the screen, disclaimer note reads, Mimic is a prototype R&D controller.
You're going to need to protect yourself as part of this experience, and we're giving visitors a brand new controller, a Mimic controller that they can use to defend themselves.
Users are going to experience new level of haptics, of inertia and weight that has never been done in gaming.
A group of people within the experience hold controllers to ward off clickers.
It has a weight shifting module inside. Every hold, swipe has been translated as intent, having technologies that brings the reality from virtual world to real world. That's the big, great leap that Mimic is taking.
Fog effects fill the footprint, adding a haze to the footprint. We see this haze in the following shots of a flashlight illuminating parts of the underground subway scene.
And then we're adding smell and atmospherics on top of that. We have some new scent dispensers. They've got a number of different scents within them, and we can trigger those at different parts of the experience.
A clicker displayed on the crystal LED wall tackles Ellie, causing her to fall on her back. A woman emerges from a nearby collapsed train to rescue her.
Underfloor haptics additive to that, giving you thumps and bumps as content happens.
It's dramatic, but also quite scary at times, and Neil Druckmann did a really great job creating these really incredible, relatable characters and a vibrant world.
Outside of the footprint, we see cosplay actors dressed as Ellie and Joel from The Last of Us Part 2. Ellie holds a bow pointing off screen, and Joel holds a flamethrower. Then additional shots of a flashlight illuminating the dark tunnel scene to reveal the clickers and runners.
So I think having that sort of adventure and scare factor, I think, was really compelling.
When I saw it for the first time, I was blown away to see so many Sony technologies seamlessly integrated to create something this groundbreaking.
We're trying very hard to give people a new experience. We're trying to show what we can do with Sony technology and what's possible.
We see quick shots of Assad Kizilbash speaking to the camera, followed by Neil Druckmann addressing the project collaborators behind the scenes and a clicker that screams towards the camera.
When I look at the future of where this is going, I see this being more than just the Last of Us experience. This could be a platform for location-based entertainment. It almost adds a canvas for these artists to be able to paint their stories and create new emotions for their fans. It's for creators by creators.
The Sony end card appears.